Lab assignment number 1. So we have 4 tasks. Each task should be drawn in SolidWorks software. So for that one, just create new file. So you will see this 3 modules. So first module is for part design. Second one is assembly design, and third one is just two-dimensional engineering documentation creation module. So select first one and click OK. So this is main interface of the SolidWorks, and you can see here on the upper side all the comments are located inside tabs. Okay, so you can see here various tabs, and inside each of them have related comments. So this is called Comment Manager. Okay, so the upper side calls tools called Comment Manager, and Comment Manager has tabs. So first one is the Feature tab. Inside Feature tab we have three-dimensional drawing related comments, and second one is sketching tools, so two-dimensional sketching and elements like line, rectangle, circle kind of things. And the others are not required for up to now. So sheet metal markup, so evaluate. So we will use, I think, this one, evaluate. So you can see this measuring tape, interference detection. So later on we will use this one. So another things are add-ins. So you can use like simulation tools, toolboxes. Okay, so all those are add-ins. So for now we're going to use the sketch tab, and first of all we need to check the unit of measure. So the units can be chosen the bottom right hand side and bottom. So from here and here you can see this various units like meter, kilogram, second, centimeter, gram, second, mmgs. So in my case this one is by default millimeter, gram, second, and IPS is inch, pound, second, so kind of imperial system. And on the left hand side you can see kind of a tree. So this calls feature manager. So the features of your drawing, your model, will be on the left hand side. So every made feature, every made operation will be stored in here. So you can anytime you can go in and then change it. Okay, so for the first task, this one, you need to draw this shape with these dimensions, and for that one just go to the sketch. Okay, so sketch is two-dimensional drawing, and later on for example for this lab we use only the sketch only, but the next tasks we will do different things. So we'll do the sketch, and then this we will use as a base shape, and then to give the height or on a third dimension we will use the feature tab comments. Okay, so for now just click the sketch. So how to know we're using the sketch, like we are in the sketch, so it becomes a gray color. Okay, so when you click one more time, so that becomes off, so we are out of the sketch. Okay, so whenever if you click one time, so that will become a gray, so that means we are going to inside a sketch. And just read the messages here on the left hand side. Message, select a plane on which to create a sketch for the entity. So we need to select a sketch, we need to select a plane. So to draw the sketch, we need to select a plane. So by default is showing 3 planes, okay, standard planes like top plane, front plane, or right plane. You can choose any of them, but I recommend you to choose, for example, front plane. If you do correct, so you will see this kind of red origin. So vertical is longer and then horizontal is shorter. So that means we have 2D space. Okay, we are inside a 2D space, and that is 90 degree. Okay, so we are looking in front of the plane, and kind of orthographic projection. Okay, so now just go to the line, and so line is gray. That means already trying to draw. Just one click, and then just move the mouse, and then another click. When you move like this way, so you can see the yellow label, minus sign on yellow font. So that symbol is for showing you that the line is horizontal, ideally horizontal. Like you can see this coordinate, or distance of the line, and then comma, and then angle, so 180 degree. So if you go like this, so you will see only the links, and if you go like this way, so it will be ideally horizontal line. Okay, so just try to make like this, any distance, just click and another click, go back with 100. Okay, on the another side, so you see there are no angle indication. Okay, so just only the lengths. So just use any lengths, but try to make with yellow sign, then go back and then close the loop. When you see this symbol, like 2 concentric circles, one is bigger, another is smaller, that means you're closing the loop. Okay, so then you can see here on the left hand side the green OK symbol, and then red cross is cancel. And you can see here the relations, horizontal, vertical, fixed. So you can select any line and then make it horizontal or make it vertical. So we'll see later on. So, and then click empty place. So then you can see this shape becomes a blue color. So now we need to assign dimensions. So for that one, just go to the smart dimension, select the line. So you can select whether 2 ends, like from this point to another point, whether any place except center dot point. Okay, so any place except center. So click here, and it's showing like this dimension. So you can put any position, just like this. Now that will show the value insertion. So just insert 30, and whether you can click OK or cancel, that's updating, and or you can use a keyboard and click enter. So that will add dimension 30, and then that will make this line also equal to this value. Okay, so the smart dimension is still on, so you can choose the side, and you can see two types of dimensions. One is vertical, this is horizontal, second one, and the third one is parallel dimension, parallel to these sides. So select the parallel one and then add the value 42, click OK. So now you see it becomes like this, different. And to make it symmetric, choose the side one and try to make you know, this is vertical one, try to make it parallel. So this is parallel one, that is also 42. You can choose it and extend it like this. Okay, so this bottom side is 80. Okay, so you can zoom in, zoom out is using scroll. Okay, so on your mouse, so scrolling to the upper side or lower side, making you like this, zooming in or out. So if you lose what you have, for example, I lost, just click F character in the keyboard, so that will fit to your screen. Okay, so if you do wrong, so you can choose it and click delete button in your keyboard. For example, this one, you can delete. So you can off the dimension, because you know unless offing this one, so that will choose and then adding the dimensions. So you can go to the line and then draw it again, click OK. You see, so double click, disconnect, and or ask, for example, if you want to stop to drawing, just click ask, and Ctrl Z also works, like undo, Ctrl Z, and redo is Ctrl Y. Okay, so we can zoom out, place the cursor in empty place and then zoom out to open the space here. And let's draw the second one. So draw two circles, one circle, and from the center draw another one. Just click and then move the mouse and then another click. Go to the line and go to the circle, the bigger one, and you can see these 4 points, 4 yellow points. Those are quadrant points. So start drawing from here. So that will be a tangent. So you can see this tangent symbol also. So that means we are drawing a line which is becoming a tangent to the circle. Just put here, and then you can draw like this and then connect. So to connect as a tangent on that side also, just go there without clicking, just go with cursor and then go like this carefully. So that means dash means that is exactly equal place, and then when you see the yellow minus, that means ideally horizontal, so click here. So now if you go to up, that will be tangent also, so double click, disconnects. And here we have a scissors, trim entities, just click it. So choose the fifth one, trim to closest, and then when you select this this side of the circle, this arc will be deleted. Okay, trimmed. Click OK. So we have here another rectangle. So here the rectangle, corner rectangle, and click it, and then you can show one edge and then another opposite side edge. Okay, and now we need to add dimensions, smart dimension. If you choose this one, mark, it will show the size. So assign 35. And choose the circle and add any value. And here is showing in the task is shown 20, but we need to change this one, right? So I have to change when you select dimension or anything, so that becomes a light blue color, and while it's blue, so you can see on the left hand side dimension features, like first one is value and second tab is leaders. So go to the leaders, and then you will see here that diameter is chosen, pressed. So we need to click, switch to the radius. So now it becomes a radius, and double click and then show that value 20 and click OK. Okay, that's 20, that is 35. And so near this one, so that's 60, and that one is 70. So it's giving this kind of asking us make this dimension driven or driving. So this calls over dimensioning because we already have a radius. We have here 60 and then 35, and that is straight again. So we already have that information. So for one feature we need to add only one dimension. So that's why this computer is confusing. So if you add 70, you don't need to show 35. If you show 35, so then you should avoid 70. So now we have to add this value. So here the 50, here the 15. I have to show the distance between two lines. So just if you select this one, it's going to add 70. So the way is just keep selecting. So select the second line, then that will show the distance in between. So that is 15. And select this one and keep selecting, select second one, and this value is 10. Okay, zoom out, and then let's draw the third shape. So we need to draw only one shape. So the second is just to show the distance dimensions. Okay, so 79 and 20, 15. So everything could not fit it in one shape. So that's why it's two shapes are shown, and then dimensions are spread. So just draw. If you go to inside of these black triangles, so you will see the list of comments, so list of line related comments. So here we can see center line. So select the center line and then click one point and then make it horizontal and click another, double click. Okay, draw a circle which is lying in this line. Okay, so one circle and then another circle which is lying in this line, and assign dimensions. So the put any size, click OK, go to the leader, and then switch to the radius, double click, so the radius is 30, and this one select add anything, go to the leader, switch to radius, double click, R20. The distance between this center of the circle and then this center is 129. So how to extend, for example, this one? Just click it, so you will see this kind of feature, and here is not connected, so you can choose this end and then move the mouse with pressing the left button, then release. That one also can be extended like this way. And what's the meaning of this minus? So that means horizontal feature, horizontal relation. Okay, so if you do not want made it horizontal, so just select it and delete it, so then that becomes free, okay, not ideally horizontal. And okay, and let's draw hexagon and pentagons. And here you can see this polygon, just click it, and here you can see this parameter number of sides, so 6. So click center and then add hexagon and try to make it like this, inclined. Okay, so do not make the lower side horizontal. So later we'll do this. Okay, and that is, you see, the hexagon is outside of the circle. That is inscribed circle, that's correct. But on the other side we can see this pentagon is inside of the circle. So for that one, so we need to choose circumscribed circle. So now click OK, off this, click empty place, and now click it again, and then type here 5, because we need a pentagon, and select circumscribed circle and select the center to show the center. Again, make it like this, inclined. Okay, otherwise we cannot find this horizontal feature, so that's why I'm making like this, inclined. Now off the polygon, now select only one side, okay, the bottom side, that becomes a light blue. Now you can see this relations, so now you can add relation like horizontality, verticality. So click horizontal, that becomes ideally horizontal. So how to know? Just select this one and that will show this symbol, that symbol, horizontal, horizontality relation. So pentagon also same, select this, click horizontal, click OK, so that becomes a big, so select the edge point and then try to move this, or move the line. Yes, move the line, so that becomes a smaller. So now assign dimensions. So here is from the center to the side is 20, from this point to the side is 20. Click enter. From the center to the 0.15. So now we need to draw this slot. So to draw the slot, so you can use this one, straight slot, and click one point and then move it any size, and then move your mouse so that will show you like this bean kind of shape. Click OK. So now assign dimension, smart dimension, and we need to the length of this 70. So from this point up to this end point is 70. Okay, if you could not choose two ends, so you can choose it, you can make it any possible length dimension and go to the leader. So in the leaders, just open this position. For example, let's delete it and I will show you what's possible. For example, I choose this arc and then another arc, and I put this one and go to the leaders. So you will see arc conditions. First arc condition is chosen by default a center, so it will choose it's choosing the circle or arc center. So you can select min. Min is, for example, circle when it comes to here, when circle comes here, and this another circle comes here, so that will be minimum distance between them. So if you choose a max, so that will be at a far point, possible maximum point from here. And the second arc condition also can be chosen as a max, so that will be then the maximum distance between these two circles. And select this dimension and select two lines, and that distance should be 10 millimeter. Okay, so this thing should be inserted in between this one in the middle. Click OK. So to move this one, so if you see here we have a star point. So from this star we can choose it, we can click this, and then we can move with mouse and put somewhere. Okay, let's find the center here. To find the center we need to have another center line or another line. Example, draw the line like this way, vertical line, and have to convert this one as a center line. So just select a line on the right click, or on the just when you select, so you will see this kind of interface comments. So here you can see construction geometry, so the normal continuous line and then arrow showing as it becomes a center line, or from the center line it can be converted to the normal continuous line. So you can select this one and that becomes a center line, or otherwise you can do it opposite way, or another on the left hand side features, you can select this one as a form construction option. In the options you will see form construction, so just click it, so that becomes a center line. Or if it's on, that is center line, and if I off this, switch off, that becomes a continuous line. Okay, for construction means a center line. and move it. Okay, so the distance we need, right? So distance from here, for example, from here to this line, again it's showing from the center. Just put it, go to the leaders and make it minimum from here to here, right? So from here to here, put it. Okay, it's not going, so we can do like this way. So distance is 79, so half of 79 is 39.5. 39.5. So you can type it here, same like in calculator, like 79 divided by 2, and click enter. So that will calculate itself. Now the crossing point of this line and that line is our center. Okay. So to find the center point, so whether you can put it and move to here, whether you can create a new point, like click the point and that will be a star kind of thing. Here, click ask or click empty place, or turn off the comments to drawing, which is drawing, are same thing. So select this and then move it to the star. Now we need to draw these sides. So just make a straight line like this, and that should be a horizontal. So I did wrongly, intentionally not horizontal, and now I'd like to show how to make it horizontal. Just select it, just in this interface and comments. So select this, make horizontal, or here horizontal, add relation horizontal, same thing. That becomes horizontal now. So if you select this, that will show you the screen like this, green minus. So here, just cut, trim this unnecessary place, and from this side also trim, zoom out, click OK. So we need to put this one to the another point, another side also. How to make it? So we have a command like mirror entities. So if you see here on the left hand side we have one shape, in the middle we have a line, and another side is kind of symmetricity shape again. So same thing happening. Click mirror entities, entities to mirror. We need to select in here in this frame. We need to select what we want to mirror it. Mirror. So select the line and mirror about. Mirror about means the symmetricity line. So select the symmetricity line of this one. So now you see this yellow line. So that means it's going to be created now. If you click OK, so that will be created. Now we assign dimension in between. It's 20. Between this one and that one, it's 20. So now if you see here, we have like this arc shape. To make this arc, you can go to the arc triangle, and select here different type of arcs, like 3-point arc. Or another way is make a perimeter circle. That means a circle can be created by 3 points, and then that 3 points can be taken from these shapes, like 1 point from the line, another from the big circle, so that places will be a tangent. So select the perimeter circle, so select this line, and you see it's going to be created kind of a circle which is tangent to this line. And then as a second point, select this circle, big circle, and then this circle cannot go to any place, but from two sides will be a tangent. Then click from here. So the third one we took from empty place, okay? Third point. Now click trim, and then click that this side. So this is touching place, and then that big circle touching point, and between these 2 points will be left. This side of the circle going to be left, and the other side will be trimmed. Okay, so now make it mirror. So click mirror, select this arc, mirror about this central line, click OK. Again mirror into this, so select this arc and that arc, mirror about central line, vertical center. So yellow is, you see, is wrongly chosen, so that's why you don't need to mirror it. So just trim that thing and that thing, and draw another perimeter circle for this one and that one. Mirror this circle about that central line. Trim that. Okay. So shape is ready. And the last one, the fourth one. So if the shape is symmetric, so start every time with central line. So vertical line, click S to disconnect or double click, and draw normal line. And draw like that way. So here we have a tangent circle, and to make a tangent circle without clicking the second end, if you go back to the first point, that will draw an arc. Okay, and click when it's showing like this, from two sides, one horizontal and one vertical dash line, so that means 1/4 of the circle. So it's a quarter part of a circle. So draw, okay, click like this and go straight, and then go back again, because we need a circle part, and then put it without any dash, and we need to have a slope like this. Go straight, go with a with like this slope, and go back, and that will draw like this arc. try to find, yes, like this. So vertical dash means we need to have horizontal tangent line like this, go a little bit up, go back until the center, double click. And that one should be vertical. Select this one and make it vertical. So now select this one with a rectangle, and if you select this one, all the shapes except the center line, so all things inside the rectangle will be selected. And click mirror about, and then show the symmetricity line, and click OK. So the good thing in the symmetricity, so if you change anything, so the another side of the symmetricity also will change. Okay, so how to check now? If you select any arc, so you can see this tangency here and tangency to this line. Tangency, as you see here, tangency. Okay, so now let's add dimensions. So this one is 130. That's 30. That is 60. From here to this point is 50. Click OK and off, and that becomes a horizontal. So just click, okay, select the point and make it not horizontal. Okay, so that becomes a horizontal. Yeah, perpendicular. So select this perpendicularity symbol between these two. So, and then delete. So we don't need perpendicular feature. Yeah. Okay, now let's assign from this point to this line. It's 40. And then that distance is 20. Okay. And distance from here to the center is 42 here. And so we need to assign radiuses also. Add a radius 15. There is a radius also 15. And this radius is 20. So we have to go to this just normal circle and draw the circle here. And somewhere here we have a circle also. And here we have a slot like this, straight slot. And from this point to this point we have like this shape, and we can make it mirror. Mirror about this center line. Okay. Select this, mirror about this center line. Click OK. And assign dimension. That is R8. Just go to the leader, switch to this radius, and that should be 8mm radius. That one also same, leader radius R8, and the dimension from here to the center is 14, so here it is showing, and from here to here that distance is 10. So another dimension from here to the center. So to make this center, we need to make a point somewhere, or just make a circle which is lying in this line, but don't use this center of this line. Okay, so middle point. So every line has a midpoint. So if you put here, that will be coincident relation. So that will then will not move to other place. So that will be fixed in this point. So that's why put any place except this one. So just I'm clicking here and drawing like this circle. Click yes 2 times. So we have a center. So this center and then that line is 45mm. So that is 42. We have. So now we have this one 9mm. So small dimension. So from here, if you see very small, we have a small line. From this line to that line, we have 9mm. So it's asking, so we already have a distance, so that's why this over dimensioning is happening. So let's do not add. Let's do not add. We have a distance 15.44, maximum condition from here to here. Edit any value and go to the leaders and select maximum. So that should be 15.44. It's not a circle, but with very small distance of the straightness here we have. Okay, so now we need to draw this feature. From here, just use the center line. So I want to draw in the middle of this slot a center line from this point somewhere like this. And assign dimension, angular dimension. Between this line and that line. So it's showing angle like this, 135 degree. Then let's draw a circle which is lying in this circle center line. So do not use this midpoint of the line. So just put any other place and draw the circle. Click OK. So now let's draw a line which is parallel to this one and then tangent to this one, to the circle. Make, and then click the line. I'm going to just move the cursor to the line from this. If not, just put any like this shape and select this line. Click Ctrl button and then select a central line. So there are two lines are selected. One is just normal line, another is central line. So here you can add relation of parallelness. Now they become a parallel. You see, if you select, you'll see parallelness between them. And from the another side, it becomes a tangency here. So if you do not have a tangency, you can select this and that, and select tangency. But we have already. So that's why just go to the mirror, select this line, select mirror about, and then select center. So yellow showing us this line is going to be created. Click OK. Trim that one, click OK. Trim that side and that side also, and click OK. So now add size, this one, parallel, dimension 3 mm. So you see that another side has become different, parallelness is lost. So click this, click Control, click center line, make it parallel. Okay. And the radius so of this circle. So put anything, just go to the leader, switch to the radius, click OK, double click, it's 24, R24. So now I need to cut this size. So how about the radius? The radius is R6. This one, not parallel. So you can do like this way also. This one, Control button, and that one, or and if you select a central line also, so three things are selected. This line, central line, and another line. So you can add symmetries to the relation. Okay, so shape is ready. 15.44. The distance between this and that should be 9 mm. Let's make it 9 mm. Okay, so now it's correct. I have deleted unnecessary relations between this slot and then somewhere here, so it becomes a kind of connected to here. So that's why I did not add this dimension. So, and symmetricity also. So this one and that one should be 9. You see? So cancel it and then delete this slot. Make it only 15 and 15. And then select this shape, make it mirror along this central line. Okay, the tasks are ready. Okay, so you can print screen it if you need, and then add this one to the document, and then send it. Thank you very much.